numbers of them. You know, those little signs that look so good in the right place, like the credit side of a bank book, or even on an expense sheet. Sometimes they don't look so good. The numbers used today are called decimal notation, and there are 10 of them. Now, just what is a number? We'll see what the dictionary says. It's important not to confuse numbers with figures, which are simply shapes. Of course, there are shapes and shapes. Let's trace our modern numbers from ancient times and notice how they gradually assume the shapes we use today. To the ancient Greeks, numbers were Greek. In fact, they were figures. Even numbers can be decorative. The Russians use them to great advantage in design, and they're always effective if you want to draw comparisons. Numbers have a certain individuality. Number 1, for instance, means number 1, you. 2, well, two's company and all that. 3, you, uncle, and pop. As we've said, you must never confuse numbers with figures or shapes. Certainly not. Well, you may this once. See the point? If you live in a square, you'll be tickled to death with this one. Whether diagonally, horizontally, or willfully, the answer's the same. And here's another trick with figures. In a year stuffed with days, there are never more than 366. But you only work a third of each, so divide by 3. And normally you don't work on Sundays. As a rule, Saturday is only a half day, and there are 26. An hour for lunch and 20 minutes for tea knocks off another 24 days. Isn't it awful? Then in peacetime, there are holidays, 14 days. What's left doesn't seem right, but wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blimey, laddie, you don't do any work at all.